Good morning, children. Welcome to science class. So, in science, we have completed with 15 blocks, isn't it, children? So, today we will start with the 16th block, which is evaporation and condensation. Okay, so in this, our first topic is evaporation and condensation. Okay, let's learn what is condensation and what is evaporation. So, if you see evaporation, children, evaporation is when the water changes into water vapor, into steam when the water is boiled or when it is heated. That is called evaporation. Okay, so simply what you can say, when water changes into water vapor, when the water is heated or boiled, it is called as evaporation. Okay, so because of the evaporation, after clothes are washed, we dry them in the sun, isn't it, children? So because of this evaporation only, the clothes get dried. Okay, and also evaporation is also the reason why the rainwater disappears after some time. Okay, rain falls, isn't it? Then the ground, the surface, earth's surface will completely become wet, and after sometimes, if you see, the ground becomes dry. Why? Because of the evaporation. And where it is getting heated, where the water is getting heated, it is from the heat of the sun. Okay, it's a natural process. Okay, children, and evaporation is the reason why our wet hair, when we wash our hair becomes wet, and after sometimes it get dried up. That is also because of the evaporation. Okay, the heat of the sun. Okay, the atmosphere observes the heat of the sun, and that heat which is observed by the atmosphere helps us to dry the things. Okay, and for clothes, we dry them in the sun itself. Okay, because of the heat of the sun, the water in the clothes gets evaporated. Okay, so that is called evaporation. And what do you mean by condensation? So when the water is boiled, it turns into water vapor, and when this water vapor, the steam, cools down and forms into small droplets, that is called condensation. See, the tea here in the bowl is heated. Okay, it is heat, and you can see the steam coming out. And when the steam touches some surface, here it is the glass itself, the vessel itself. So as it touches, it cools down. Okay, the temperature comes down, it cools down, and it becomes normal water droplets. Okay, so the process in which the water vapor is becoming water because of cooling, it is called as condensation. Okay, so, and this air around us contains a lots of water vapor. Okay, as the air comes in contact with cold substance, cold objects, the water vapor in the air changes into water. Okay, that is called condensation. That happens in the atmosphere. Okay, and if you have to see some examples of condensation, here in the picture it is a example of condensation. When the steam is coming out of some cooked food or cooked water or boiled water, while you are cooking the rice, while mama is cooking the rice also, when she places the lid onto the vessel of the rice, then you can see the droplets on the lid, isn't it, children? When you open the lid from of the vessel of the rice, then you can see the water droplets on the lid, also on the plate also. So that is also an example of condensation. Okay, and also on the cold jars, cold cool drink jars or juice jars, also you can see the cold droplets, small water droplets. So that is also because of the condensation. And if you see your content book, page number 100, science content book, page number 100, you can see a small droplets on the leaves or on the grass. That is also because of the condensation. And below you have a picture of a window. Yes, there also you can see the small water droplets. That is also because of the condensation of water vapor. Okay, water vapor condensing to form a water, to form the water. Okay, so these are the different examples what we can see. the condensation, where we can see the condensation, children. Okay, so this is our topic for today, children. I have given few keywords in your daily schedule. Please learn them and write it in your classwork. Coming to your question answers, explain the process of evaporation and condensation. Give examples of each from daily life. So evaporation is nothing but the process of water changing into water vapor due to heat is called evaporation. An example, drying the clothes, wet clothes in is due to evaporation. Okay, now coming to condensation, it is the process of changing water vapor into water due to cooling, then that is called condensation. An example would be the dewdrops on the grass, or the dewdrops on the cold glass, juice glass, that you can write because of the condensation. Okay, so write this answer in your classbook and please learn it, children. Coming to your homework, complete the volume book 2, page number 40, S1, evaporation and condensation. Okay, so in the next class, we will learn about wind and evaporation, children. Okay, so see you in the next class. Bye.